Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So it's been a while since I made a new video, and we're working on Phillips curves right now. And I noticed in my Phillips curve section of my page is kind of skimpy. So here's the deal with the Phillips curve. The Phillips curves is just a representation of your economy graph, and it's taking the information from the economy graph and presenting it in a little bit of a different model. So here's what I've got behind me. You see here, I've got a economy that started at long run equilibrium, and then we had the AD curve shift to the right. You should know that there are a variety of ways that this could happen. Expansionary fiscal policy, expansionary monetary policy could be things that would spark this type of a change. And the key here is A and B. Now, I've got A labeled over here on my Phillips curve, and we're going to show you how the information from this graph translates into this graph. All right? So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to look at A and B here on the economy graph. Notice, from A to B, what happened to the price level? The price level, it increased from 1 to 2. Now, the thing that you're going to correlate together are price level and inflation rate. I know it's not technically the same thing, but for your purposes here, it's going to work well enough that it'll be the same thing. Because it's possible that price level could go up and inflation doesn't change. But we're going to not quibble with that right now. For our purposes, price level went up, so inflation is going to go up. So watch, here's what you do. You got your A, where long run Phillips curve and short run Phillips curve intersect with each other. You're going to go up from that A. I'm going to put an intermediate dot there. Now we got to still find B. We're not done yet. So what happened to real, there it is, real GDP? GDP went, looks like up to me. Now the tricky thing here is, remember, real GDP went up, so what happened to unemployment? They are inverse related, so unemployment goes down. Now the question is, which direction on your graph over here, your Phillips curve graph, is unemployment going down? This is to the left here. So you notice, now I have a B, and it's along the short run Phillips curve here. The kind of like check that you can do, I can't do it on my whiteboard, but if you have a piece of paper, is you can fold them together, and you should notice, if you imagine folding against my head right now, or on my head as a line, you'll notice the B's match up, and then the A's match up, so it's a mirror image of one another. That's because the short run aggregate supply curve and the short run Phillips curve are in fact mirror images of one another. We did nothing to move our short run aggregate supply curve, we moved along it. So that's what happens here. So again, use that price level in real GDP to help you correspond and figure out what's happening on your Phillips curve graph. Let me know if you have any questions. Best of luck.